Excess is bad in every instance. You can do drugs and on the weekends and have some fun and kind of relax for a while, do get a break from reality, and you can do them all the time and it'll wreck your life. You can eat pizza and tacos and all the, steak, all the wonderful fun foods. And if you do it in moderation, you can enjoy it for a lifetime. And if you eat it every night, you're going to ruin yourself. Excess, no matter what it is, you can drink grape soda every day probably, but if you drink 20 of them a day, it's going to be a problem. And it's the same thing with money. That's what people don't know, is that if you get too much money, it will wreck you. It will hurt you, just like being too fat, just like doing too many drugs, just like drinking all the time. All of any excess will ruin you as a human being. And then we look at these rap stars and all, the Google guy from Google who made just millions, and he's on his yacht with a prostitute shooting heroin because he's ruined himself. He has so much money, nothing is fun anymore. And P. Diddy with all the sex parties, and Donald Trump and Bill Clinton going out to Sex Island. I mean, if you have a really good relationship with your wife, and trust me, I know this 100% for true, you can have a sex island in your own bedroom and go every night and not even get the plane. But they can't do that anymore because they've gotten pleasure is everywhere at their fingertips, and then it becomes Elvis Presley, before he died, not too long, told his cook, eating is the only pleasure I have left, because part of the pleasure, like of really fun foods, is that you haven't had them in a while. One time, I hadn't worked for a long time, and I went out and I was doing landscape, and I came back and my grandmother cooked me fried chicken and stuff, and that food tasted so good because I had worked, because my body had been without. And that, if you saturate your body, then the stuff isn't fun anymore. And it's the same thing with what money can do for you. You take the fun out when you get too much of everything, because it's money's power and you can buy everything. And these people are messed up and they're hurt. And we use them. We use their overachievement, for big companies, and they do a lot of great stuff. Can we do that without ruining them? Can they become aware of it and somehow control it? But we need to at least talk about the fact that excess wealth hurts you just like excess anything else.